I bought the 3 most recommended screwdrivers on YouTube, and I actually got 2 of these LTT screwdrivers. So if you look really close right there, you can see it's missing a part. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about comparing these 3 screwdrivers. So LTT, recommended by all top, or a lot of tech influencers. A lot of people got this for free, so I wasn't sure if it would be good. So I wanted to like buy one and give my honest opinion. I have been using it quite a bit, and I really do like it. Okay, so just to show really quick, the packaging, it has a little diagram in here, well packaged. The elephant in the room is this is a $69.99 or $69 screwdriver, very expensive, but it's a good screwdriver. It's really, really nice. So let's take a peek at it. It's really high quality. It feels good in the hands. Has a nice ratchet here. Let me bring the mic closer. So the bottom pops out, and it's a magnet snatch. So like you push it in and then snaps into place magnetically. This one, you can tell it loosens up a bit, so which is really nice because you don't want your screwdriver to be like really hard. But so overall, I'm really happy with the LTT screwdriver. Thought it's the most expensive out of all of them. There's all the bits lined up. It does have that special Canadian bit. And I really do like it. But let's compare this versus the other ones. So I'll put the bits in this in a second. Let's look at the other highly recommended screwdriver. So this is the Wiha bitholder, and I will leave a link down below to somebody who goes into a lot more detail on this. I forgot his name. But the nice thing about the Wiha is it is $34, so it's kind of in the middle of the road, and it has these little balls in here that really hold on to bits. So what happened was I bought that LTT screwdriver thinking like, oh, that's going to be the only screwdriver I need. And then I saw some videos on this, and I kind of just felt like I bought the wrong one. So that's why I ended up getting this. And this is the Wiha CentroFix SoftFinish handle. I think it's a 76,000. Yeah, so number 76,000. They all are 1/4 inch bits. Obviously, this one doesn't come with any bits. So I did purchase separately some blades for it. These are not high quality or anything. These are Keenso. This is a 50-bit set. It's $25 on sale. I'll put like an affiliate link down below. It was $32 when I bought it, and they actually gave me the price difference back when I was researching for the video. But so that is nice. This plus this, it's still cheap. It's cheaper than the LTT screwdriver, and you do get a lot more bits. I did notice they feel a little bit softer than the LTT bits, and obviously it's not a one-to-one comparison because these bits are a smaller size. And I did run into an issue already when I was using this on a coffee maker, on a Breville Barista, and there was like a screw that I had to get that was in a hole, and I couldn't use this to get down there. This was just a little too wide. So that is something to think about if you're in the market for a screwdriver. Okay, so let's try this out. I've never used this before. And this, I don't think this is ratcheting, so, oh, there we go. And, oh, yeah, that locks in really solidly, so let's just move that out of the way for a second. And one of the things I've seen a lot of people say is this is what they like about it, and that's not going anywhere. So let's just compare it to the new LTT. And so, and the LTT comes with 12 bits, and they all fit nicely in the handle here. The VESSEL actually comes with 16 bits. So let's just pop this in, and I'll show you the ratcheting, the way it switches. So like that, and if you put it all the way, then it lets you ratchet this way, which the LTT has 90 degrees of ratcheting, and it does feel really smooth. And then if you go the other way, obviously it goes like that. And then in the middle it locks, but you can see there's that little bit of play there. So if you're more into manual stuff, like saving money, you know, you're worried about not being able to get into those tight spaces, because you can put, you know, any blade on this, and obviously you can put a longer one on the LTT too. It's just once you get to a certain length, you know, you're gonna have a hard time putting this into tight places, and there is that wiggle there. Okay, so let's look at the VESSEL. That's the cheapest option out of all of them. And I actually wasn't sure if I was going to do this video, but I thought, you know what, it might help somebody. And I'm not allowed to buy any more screwdrivers, so I figured I'd at least make a video on it. Okay, but I mean, I really do like how that feels and how solid it is. So I can see why people like this. It feels really good in the hand too. And this LTT feels really good in the hand as well. They're shaped really nicely. One of the things using it that I noticed about the LTT that I really like is that you can be in there and you know, you have your screwdriver and you can just... So that's like really, really like that part of it. Okay, let's look at the VESSEL. Get that out of there. So the VESSEL, I'll be honest, no one really recommended it. I found it, I thought it was really cool looking, a nice option for a transparent screwdriver. The one that I saw recommended was the VESSEL ball grip. And I have opened this, I just put it back in the package for the video. This is sold out on Amazon. This is sold out on Amazon too, but I will put the links down below. And also, I think I saw this, but with only one, the VESSEL, available. So I'll put those links down below as well. So this is a 72 degree. I noticed when I first got this unpackaged, these are kind of hard to put in there. So they snap into place. The nice thing is, so you can, you know, have them set up however you want. Take that to go. You know, say you're working on a Torx set. So if you can see right here, these are Torx bits. You can have, you know, all your Torx ready to go, and then you just know they're boom. And I like the way this sounds, and I like the way it feels. I actually gave it to my girlfriend to try out, and she said that she preferred the LTT. So it's a little quieter, and I do have to say this is a little more satisfying. Definitely louder. And this mechanism right here, it's only this black part that twists. So it's just a little finicky to grab onto. And if you put it in the middle, it does lock. And there's a lot less play in here than the LTT. So just show. And then here is the LTT. So, I mean, that's probably one of the, besides the price, that's one of the only things I don't like about the LTT screwdriver. Oh, and I have to mention, there was absolutely no problem. I mean, I had to wait like a few days because they said they're really busy. But if you see this little piece right here, it was missing in the first order. It wasn't missing, it was like bent up in there. And I figured I paid $70, so I really wanted it perfect. And they just right away, LTT, once I talked to an actual human, which took a couple days, and then it took a few days for them to ship it out. But there weren't a lot of questions, and they just were like, yeah, we didn't send you the thing you ordered. Here's a brand new one, no questions asked. They weren't like making me try to go to the post office or anything, so really happy about that. Anyways, this video is getting longer than I expected, so let me just finish up by saying kind of my final thoughts. This one, it's a little bit less like ergonomic, but I like how it feels like you could just really like grab onto it. You know, you can really like hold onto it. So I think people are kind of going a little crazy on screwdrivers and tools right now. I'd absolutely be happy with this. If somebody handed me this and said, like, this is your screwdriver now, I would be ecstatic. So I don't think you'd go wrong with any of them. I like to present, like, less expensive options. So I will put this down below. Think it's great. I wish this had a little bit of a grip here, because then it would be like a no-brainer. Want to say there are 16 bits here, which is nice. These ones at the bottom, they're a little harder to dig out, but that's not a big deal. They all have quarter-inch bit systems, but that Wiha is gonna have, you're actually going to be able to use a lot more bits with it. So I will link a video down below that goes into more detail on this driver and why I bought it. But I mean, I guess it's technically a bit holder, but this is a great option too. So let me break it down who should buy what. If you are a tech nerd and you want like the most fidgety thing and you don't care about price, and you know, you're a Linus dweeb. Just kidding. I am a little bit. This is for you. You know, this feels really good. The transparent's awesome. It's the same price as the other one. The bits are really strong. It's high quality. You know, you're gonna get great customer service if something goes wrong. This loosens up. It's well designed, well thought out. So I recommend this for anyone who can afford it and wants like a really good filling screwdriver. It feels good in your hand. I heard something about like it maybe not getting through TSA, which could be a problem, but it is designed in Canada and mostly made in Canada. The injection molding is actually in Canada. So if you can afford it and you really just want a really nice screwdriver, maybe not one that you're going to be like taking onto like plumbing a job site or like something like that, but like if you're doing technical stuff or stuff around the house and you are good to your tools, get this one. If you don't care about the ratcheting and you just want something that fits every type of, or most types of bits, is solid, then the Wiha's for you. The Wiha plus some bits. So you know, one thing I did run into is these blades. They can get really expensive. But this one, 25 bucks, I don't think I'm ever going to be like lacking for the right screwdriver bit. So I think this is a really solid option for somebody who is looking at, you know, mid-price range. If you want like the last bit holder screwdriver, this is for you. The Wiha, it's great. Solid construction. A lot of people recommend it. Easy to use. Look at that. Holds it in there. really can crank on it. Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you can see, but in there's actually like 2 ball bearings, and that's what holds your bit in. That's why it's so solid. And just so you have the total price, this was $34 Amazon. This was $25 on sale right now. So what is that? $59. So you're getting all of this for cheaper than the LTT, which is $69 plus $10 in shipping. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that feels good. I'm assuming I'm probably going to be using this one the most. And then let's just talk about the vessel, and that will be it for the video. This one, I think this would be a great gift. You know, like say you have somebody in your family who is, you know, graduating high school and they want to go into the trades, or, you know, you have a brother-in-law and it's his birthday. You can be like, hey man, I got you this awesome screwdriver from Japan. It has Torx bits. Listen to that sound. It's transparent. So I think this is a wonderful cheap option. Let's see. It was $22. You can't go wrong with that. Look at the bits look really, really high quality. Yeah, so these are I thought I'd find a clear winner, but I think the takeaway from this video is these are all really good options. It just depends what you want. So I hope if you're looking at this, if you're into tools, if you are looking to buy one for somebody, I hope this video helped you. I know that I can't buy any more screwdrivers. It's not allowed in our household since we have 5 or 6 now. So I'm done with screwdrivers. There will be no more Rando Tech Nerd screwdriver content, I hope. But I hope this helped you guys. If you are interested in 3D printing technology, you know, different tech news, that's what I do on the channel. I try to be the tech channel that I'd want to see. So if that's what you're into, consider liking and or subscribing, and if you want to see my upcoming videos, you can hit the bell icon. If you are not interested, please don't. But I do go into more details on tech, 3D printing, and I just got the Samsung phone, so I will be talking about that quite a bit, as well as doing like some more interesting 3D printing projects. I'm working on printing clear right now, and I have a like multicolor single nozzle printing video that I'll put around here. And I also have, hopefully, there's like kind of a surprise in the works, a new experimental thing that I'm hoping works out that I should be able to share with everyone. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope I helped. I will put links to all of this down below, as well as videos that go into more details about this and my unboxing of this. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I will see you nerds on the other side.